The Yamal Peninsula is located in the Yamal-Nenets Autonomous District of northwest Siberia, Russia. It extends roughly 700 kilometers and is bordered principally by the Kara Sea, Baydaratskaya Bay on the west and by the Gulf of Ob on the east. In the language of its indigenous inhabitants, the Nenets, Yamal means end of the land. History. The peninsula consists mostly of permafrost ground and is geologically a very young place. Some areas are less than 10,000 years old. Yamal is inhabited by a multitude of migratory bird species. The well-preserved remains of Lyuba, a 37,000-year-old mammoth car, were found by a reindeer herder on the peninsula in the summer of 2007. The animal was female and was determined to be 1 month old at the time of death. Reindeer husbandry. According to Sven Håkansson, within the Russian Federation, the Yamal Peninsula is the place where traditional large-scale nomadic reindeer husbandry is best preserved. Nenets and Khanty reindeer herders hold about 500,000 domestic reindeer. Development. The area is largely undeveloped, but work is ongoing with several large infrastructure projects including a gas pipeline and several bridges. Yamal holds Russia's biggest natural gas reserves. The 572 kilometers Obskaya-Bovanenkovo Railway, completed in 2011, is the northernmost railway in the world. Russian gas monopolist Gazprom had planned to develop the Yakrovskoye gas field by 2011-2012. An estimate of the gas reserves here is 55 trillion cubic meters. Russia's largest energy project in history, known as the Yamal Project, puts the future of nomadic reindeer herding at considerable risk. Yamal craters. In 2014, Yamal was the discovery site of a distinct sinkhole, or pingard, which quickly drew the attention of world media. The sinkhole appeared to be the result of a huge explosion, and several hypotheses were suggested to explain the formation of the crater, including a hit by a meteorite or a UFO, or the collapse of an underground gas facility. A spokesperson for the Yamal branch of the Emergencies Ministry said, "We can definitely say that it's not a meteorite." The 60-meter crater is believed by a senior researcher from the Scientific Research Center of the Arctic, Andrei Plekhanov, in remarks to the Associated Press, to be likely the result of a build-up of excessive pressure underground because of warming regional temperatures in that portion of Siberia. Tests conducted by Plekhanov's team showed unusually high concentrations of methane near the bottom of the sinkhole. The destabilization of gas hydrates containing huge amounts of methane gas believed to have caused the craters on the Yamal Peninsula. As of 2015, the Yamal Peninsula had at least 5 similar craters. Offshore methane leaks. According to researchers at Norway's Center for Arctic Gas Hydrate, through process called geothermal heat flux, the Siberian permafrost, which extends to the seabed of the Kara Sea, a section of the Arctic Ocean between the Yamal Peninsula and Novaya Zemlya, is thawing. According to a cage researcher, Alexei Portnov, the permafrost is thawing from 2 sides. The interior of the Earth is warm and is warming the permafrost from the bottom up. It is called geothermal heat flux, and it is happening all the time, regardless of human influence. Methane is leaking in an area of at least 7,500 square meters. In some areas, gas flares extend up to 25 meters. Prior to the research, it was proposed that methane was tightly sealed into the permafrost by water depths up to 100 meters. Close to the shore, however, where the permafrost seal tapers to a depth of as little as 20 meters, there are significant amounts of gas leakage.